guys. It's been a while since I've done a tutorial, but I've been really missing doing them, so I thought I would do one and see how it goes, if I'm able to film it, if I'm able to edit it. We'll see when this goes up, if it does go up. But yeah, I created this look today, and if you'd like to see how I did this, continue watching. So first I'm going to be taking MAC's Fix Plus, and I'm going to start to douse my face in it because I am super dry. Then I'm taking this MAC's Moisture Infusion, and I'm going to prime my face with it, rubbing it all the way into our skin. And I'm going to start off with this Estee Lauder foundation, and I'm going to see if it matches me. It doesn't really match me, at least it looks like it doesn't, but it blends into my skin okay, so I like it so far. But anyway, I'm going to put little dots or dashes onto the skin, and then we're going to take our beauty blender, the bottom of it, and start to blend it into the skin. Still not quite sure if it matches me, but we'll see how it works. Still pressing it into the skin, still not sure if it fits me. It looks okay, I guess. What do you guys think? Have you tried this foundation before? Then I'm going to be taking this Naked Skin Concealer. I'm putting a little bit on my chin, a little bit on my Cupid's bow, a little bit on my forehead, and some down my nose. We're going to highlight with this. So taking the tip of my beauty blender, I'm going to just blend it into the skin, going underneath my eyes in a kind of triangle kind of shape, not super straight or anything, kind of messy. We're going to put it on, and then I'm going to be taking the tip of the beauty blender and then blending it underneath our eyes. It's going to highlight our under eye area. Then I'm taking this RCMA No Color Powder. I'm going to be pressing it into the under eye area to set our concealer. I'm going to be also putting it on the center of my face, on the chin, on the nose, everywhere we highlighted. I'm going to be putting it there. Then I'm going to be taking that beauty blender and I'm going to start to press it underneath our eyes to kind of work that powder into our skin and then rolling it on. Then I'm going to prime my lids. I'm taking this Too Faced Shadow Insurance. After that, I'm going to contour, taking this Morphe brush and this NYX contour kit. Taking the warmer shade, I'm going to start bronzing our face a little bit on this Morphe brush. I'm going to take from the top of my ear to the inner part of our lip, to the end of our lip, I should say, and I'm going to start to contour and feeling where it should be. And it's going to really bronze and warmthen up our face a little bit. Then taking this cooler color in the kit, I'm taking the edge of my brush, making sure to tap off, and then I'm going to make a sharper kind of line exactly where I want it to be contoured. This is going to give a little bit more depth, and it's going to give us more of a sharper contour. I'm going to be putting a little bit underneath my lip to make it look a little bit fuller, and then I'm also going to contour a little bit down my nose and give it a little bit more shape. Then I'm going to start to blend it out and really work those two colors together to make it more seamless. Then I'm taking this bigger powder brush from Morphe and I'm going to blend those colors even more just with a different brush. Then I'm taking a little bit more RCMA color, No Color Powder I should say, and putting it right underneath our contour just to cook it a little bit and make it more sharp. This is also going to brighten that underneath that darker color. Then I'm going to take that brush and wipe off all that powder. Also taking that warmer color and that cooler color, I'm going to mix them together on that same Morphe brush. Tapping it off, I'm going to start to do underneath my jawline just to give me more of a shape. Then I'm taking this Sephore plus Patatone Universe Marsala palette for the cheeks. I'm taking that Marsala color in that palette on that brush and being sure to tap off. I'm going to work that into the backs of our cheeks. I'm taking that peachy kind of color and I'm going to put that on the apples of my cheeks and tapping it off. They also have a shiny highlight kind of color, but it's a little bit more cool and pinky tone than I wanted to use today. I'm showing you right there. It's a beautiful highlight, I just didn't feel like using it. So I'm taking Jaclyn Hill's Champagne Pop, and as you can see, it's more warm and just a beautiful champagne color. Taking it on this kind of brush, like an eyeshadow brush actually, it's kind of a big one, and I'm going to put the tops of my cheekbones just to highlight. Look at that highlight, girl. Yes, I love this highlight, it's so pretty. I'm putting it a little bit on my Cupid's bow. I'm blending that in with that brush. It's kind of a big brush, but I like it. Putting a little bit on the tip of my nose. I put a little bit too much and I was like, oh no. So I'm trying to blend it out with that brush. Didn't really work, so I'm using the tip of my finger, and we're just going to blend it out till it works. Sorry guys, it's been a while since I've done a tutorial and I'm kind of stumbling over my words, but we're going to make it through. So I'm going back with that same Morphe brush, and I'm taking a brush cleaner, and I'm going to spray that brush with a little bit of this cleaner. I'm going to use it on a towel. I'm going to just take it off a little bit. You can do this with any of your brushes, and then I'm just blending out that highlight a little bit more because I was pretty heavy-handed with it. Then I'm doing my brows with what I usually use, and then I'm taking Creme Brulee by Makeupgeek, and I'm putting that right into the crease of our eye, a little bit up and in to the inner corner a little bit. Then I'm taking Cocoa Bear from Makeupgeek, and then also putting it basically where I put that creme brulee color, but not so much on the inner corner. Then I'm taking WOS from the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. That's what I used on my brows also. On a MAC 217, I'm highlighting underneath my brow a little bit. I'm taking that creme brulee color and putting it underneath my eyes now. Then I'm taking Cocoa Bear, again on that little brush. And I'm working that underneath the eyes also. Then I'm taking Bitten on a 217. And I'm putting that a little bit lower onto our lid, a little bit, just to work in that color. It's such a beautiful red color. It's gorgeous. Then I'm going to be taking that fluffy brush again and just blending it out. Then I'm taking whatever's left on that 217 and putting a little bit underneath my eyes just so it kind of matches all together. Then I'm taking this really pretty Inglot pigment. I will have the name down below of all the products. But isn't it pretty? It's kind of hard to show you. It looks kind of white, but then if you look, it's kind of have this green color. It looks better on the lid than in the pot. But then I'm just pressing it onto my eyelid so that we don't have too much fallout. I'm packing it on the brush, and then I'm putting it onto the lid, really pressing it onto the lid. Once I have that color there, I'm just going to start to blend it out and up a little bit just so that the color is there, but I'm trying not to get any fallout. After I've placed the color, as you can see, I'm taking this little brush and I'm just, with no additional product, I'm just going to rub it and put it in the crease just because to make it not such a sharp line. Now I'm taking this Inglot gel liner, it's my favorite, and I'm making a wing liner. I'm using this eyeliner that I got from Ipsy to tightline and use it in the waterline. Don't go and purchase this. This is not the best liner. I used it for this tutorial just to try it out, but I don't like it. Use whatever you normally do. Then I'm taking this mascara by Too Faced and I'm just coating my lashes. And then I'm taking these falsies from Ardell. These are the demi wispies. They're my favorite. And I'm just putting them into the center of my eyelid. Well, the bottom, towards lashes. Lash line, I should say. Then putting it in the outer corner. And then I'm going to do the inner corner. That's how I do my lashes. And then I'm taking this MAC Vanilla Pigment while those are drying and putting it into the inner corner of my eye. And then I'm going to be blending it a little bit lower and a little bit towards the brow a little bit, just to highlight that inner corner and make it really shiny. Then after the lashes have dried, I'm going to be pinching them together with some tweezers. I know this is weird, but it's going to adhere them better and keep them lasting on your eyes longer. After it's dried, we're going to take a little bit of that gel liner again, and we're going to cover up that lash line and also that glue that dried. It says clear, but it's more white. As you can see on this eye, it's hidden on the other side. You can see it, so definitely do that. Don't skip that step. And then I'm taking my favorite lipstick. This one's from Kat Von D. It's in the color Lolita. It's perfect. It's beautiful. If you go to Sephora and you find it, buy it because it's great. You'll love it. Trust me. And then I'm taking MAC's Fix Plus, and I'm going to just douse my face in it because I need it. And it's going to set our makeup. And that's the finished look. I hope you like it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.